Hello everybody, welcome to Short Shot Archery. Yeah, this is not usually how I like to start my live streams, but we had a major issue with it. So after me finishing this little intro here, it's going to go into the live stream, but there's going to be some breaks because it just got really messed up. YouTube ended up breaking the live stream session into like 5 different parts, and it was a disaster. So I have since downloaded all of those, and this clip, or this video, is all of them put together. So hopefully you enjoy, and I'm going to keep working on trying to improve this live streaming setup so that we get some more reliability, even though I think a fair amount of it is actually on YouTube's end. I don't know, we'll see. Here. All right, welcome to the live stream, everybody. And yep, let's start shooting some arrows here. Really bright behind me. Well, I guess you could really make it super bright back there, but well, at least you could see me then. Gonna try to adjust the camera a little bit here so that it's a little brighter. Well, for me, it's gonna be super bright behind me, but you know, that's just the spot we're in right now, so we'll make it work. All right, we'll just leave it. Really nice day to shoot arrows today. Got nice blue skies, a couple white puffy clouds, nice temperature too. If you remember back from some of the other live streams, we were pretty much sweating it off. Several times we were pretty much sweating to death. So this is very nice. This is a very nice temperature to be shooting some archery. Right. Well, that was bad. That was a sad shot, Anthony. Still pretty much warming up at this point, so we'll straighten it out. Oh, and if anybody hasn't noticed already, the target cam is back. We're not technically at 18 meters, but this is a more accurate, you know, than saying it's 70, because it's definitely not 70. It's like 15 or so, maybe 12. I don't have a rangefinder on me. It's definitely not 18 meters. So we're basically shooting blank bill, but that's all right. So if anybody has any like questions or anything, just leave them in the comments section down below, and I'll read them when I get a chance. Other than that, I'm just going to be practicing here. So, enjoy. Oh, if anybody didn't notice, well, because my other bow's black too, but this is actually the Python by Chaser Archery that I'm shooting right now, and it's shooting quite nice. Obviously we're not going by groups, because most of that's the skill of the archer anyway, and we're shooting blank bill, so yeah, we're not going to count on that. But the bow itself, is actually shooting quite well, consistent. I've gotten the same results out of it the entire time since stringing it. Like, it hasn't done anything funky. It's been very consistent and very reliable so far, and I figured I would break it out for a live stream here, and maybe I'll do some more with it in the future as I work towards doing a review on this bow. With that though, I shot all my arrows for the first set, so I'm going to go down and pull them, and then I'll be back to shoot some more. So stay tuned. It's great to see everybody on. Thanks for joining. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Ooh, why am I holding or aiming so long? For me, that's actually it's pretty quick. Yeah, I'm notoriously slow for shooting my bow. I don't know. It's a good and a bad thing. I guess I'm like a little bit, I think, is like I kind of go easy with it, but at the same point in time, I've had a habit in the past of like rushing my shot a little bit too much. So, it's probably like a little trade-off in a way. I mean, it's hard to explain, because when the whole shot is going really well, then I do shoot it, pretty quickly. But if I'm like working on something, or I'm thinking about a particular thing that I'm trying to do, in this case, I'm thinking about my release, because that's what me and my coach have decided that needs to be worked on. It's the next thing that needs to be improved before we can start looking at other aspects of the shot. One thing at a time here. I'll take a little bit longer, because I'm trying my best to focus, to feel what's going on in my shot, to try to do the correct form for me, and then shoot a good shot. because I'm trying to reinforce good habits. So that probably slows me down some. And I am kind of notorious for just taking long anyway, regardless. Which is funny though, because like my whole setup and stuff, I'm probably a little bit slow, but I'm actually too fast into the anchor, and I actually cause myself to shift some when I'm anchoring because I'm actually too quick into anchoring the bow under my chin and stuff. So it's actually kind of comical that I actually run into both problems. I'm both too fast and too slow. But hey, it's practice. You gotta work on it. If I didn't have things to work on, this wouldn't be any fun. I think that's like half the enjoyment is seeing little things that are a little bit off with like your archery or whatever it is, and then putting the effort into trying to correct them and learning something about yourself and improving, hopefully improving your shooting along the way. But I don't know. I feel like it's fun. Archery. Oh. Maybe not. My internet service is rebelling against me. Ironically, they've supposedly buffed our speed, so I don't know why I still have latency and just problems in general with the stream cutting out. But yeah, I don't know. It's a nice day too. You think everybody would be off the internet? At least around here. This is like a vacation hotspot since I'm right by the ocean. So you would think most people are hanging out at the beach. Man, it's buffering again. And the struggle is real today, streaming on YouTube. Really sorry about that. I don't know. It might actually be on YouTube's side. That's what it has been in the past. And it was working perfectly fine from this spot yesterday. We were actually further down by like 5 feet, even though that's not far, but... Alright, that was the first segment finished, and now on to part 2 after the stream decided to come back on. Going down. And now we're back. I don't know if this is going to be officially back or not. But hopefully it decides to stay. Alright, so that was my next set of arrows. I'm going to go down and pull them. Hopefully everybody hears me talking about this. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll see. If it keeps it up, maybe we'll just have to turn it off. Just so that it's not like, a mess for everybody that is trying to watch. Hopefully it straightens itself out though. So yeah, I'm going to go down, pull the arrows, and I will be right back. Well, it looks like the stream's still up. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Now I know on the last stream from yesterday, somebody did leave a comment. I didn't read the whole thing yet, but it started out, they were making a suggestion about my form regarding alignment. My alignment should be pretty good because my coach checks all of that. Like, my elbow should be at full draw behind the furthest point of my plunger. Basically, my biggest issue is just still, it's that wrist I was talking, my wrist in my drawing, on my drawing arm. I like to bend it in instead of keeping it at minimum straight. So I'm trying to over-exaggerate and keep it out. Of course, that's not like physically possible, so it then just stays straight when I draw back. And yeah, we're trying to do that to fix my release, and it's been helping a lot. It's really brought my release in. It's still not like spot on yet, but we're getting there. Another interesting thing too is that if you're used to bending your wrist in when you draw back the bow, if you try to keep it out, it's funny because it's almost like you've trained yourself not to like really use your back as well. It's very interesting how, you know, obviously the parts of the body are all connected, but how you utilize a certain, spot, like a certain part of your arm or something, it really has an effect on the other parts of the shot, but of your body and how they're being used to shoot the shot. It's very interesting, and I'm still really working on, I feel like I have the idea on how to explain it, but it's not quite there yet. I need to think on it more, but it's so interesting on how you can change like one little thing, like as simple as maybe just like holding your fingers, a different way, and you could have a drastic effect on everything back from those fingers, or like just the movement of your elbow, and it could really change how everything in front of it, your wrist and your fingers are holding that string, to everything behind it, like how your shoulder and stuff is moving back, and how your scapula and things are working. It's so interesting how connected we are, and the little things we do, how much they change our shot for the good and sometimes for the bad. Not bad. It could be better though. No.
that one felt pretty good. They're also they're so close, but it's a matter of just trying to get more and more of them that are, you know, more contact with the neck. No like out stuff, because I got a lot of out stuff. But it's straightening out. It looks like the streaming got a lot more reliable too. You know, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully that won't change. So yeah, sorry for all of that. Pretty sure it was on YouTube's side, because I don't know, my internet's been pretty good recently. Anybody new here? We're pretty much just shooting blank bail. It says 18 meters, but we're at like 12. And I'm not concerned about like groups wise. They're being aimed somewhere down there. Ironically, because the sun's actually smacking me in the face right now, I actually can't, like, we're only like 12 meters away. I actually can't see the arrows in the target. That's how bright it is. It probably doesn't show it, you know, that well, you know, through the camera here. But yeah, I actually can't see my arrows in the target. But
Alright, so that pretty much wraps up this live stream. I know this part isn't exactly live, but I still wanted to put the stream out there, so this is my best attempt at stitching it all together. So hopefully you enjoyed watching, and hopefully the breaks weren't too annoying. It pretty much cut out after I got done, like, you know, just sharing my thoughts on a particular topic, so that was pretty good. Still was that unnecessary hassle. But overall, yes, I had a great time, and I look forward to doing this again with everybody, you know, in the next coming days and weeks and such. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting!